Super Bowl back here in Boston. I don't hear anybody. I want to thank Bob Kraft, the best owner in the NFL, his son Jonathan, and the entire New England Patriots for what they represent. Now, isn't that cold out there? It's not that cold, is it? It's too cold for this jacket. Let's make sure we send our boys off with a real Boston send-off and let them know how much we appreciate them. And I want to be here next week, standing here with the number 4, the 4th trophy on this stage. So let's make sure we let these guys and the rest of the country know that we love our Patriots and we support our Patriots. And now I'd like to introduce to you the greatest owner in the NFL, the owner of our team, the New England Patriots, Robert Kraft.
Thank you. And I just want to say, in behalf of Jonathan and myself and my family, we're so excited to be here today. We thank you for coming out and braving the elements. We know we have a mayor that represents all of Boston, and I never knew him before he got elected. And when I met him, he told me he's been a season ticket holder for over 20 years since we bought the team. He's been there in the snow games, all the games with his buddies. And that's what makes this area so special. We're into roots, tradition, and we don't forget our friends. And under his leadership, Boston is now open and going to see great unprecedented growth. It's now my pleasure to introduce the coach who does his job better than anyone, the best coach in the NFL, Bill Belichick.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor, and thank all of you for this great send-off. We really appreciate your support. You've been there all year for us, and we're excited to go out and represent the AFC in Arizona. We'll be... Be safe through these next couple days of snow. We'll be thinking about you. But we'll be back soon. So hope to see many of you down there. Thank you very much. We love you, Boston.
Coach, thank you. Now let's introduce you to your Patriots captains. First, Devin McCourty. Come on up, we got a couple of questions to ask you. Bob, you want to take it away?
Hey, Devin, Coach, just acknowledge these fans and how cold it is. You guys are a tough and resilient football team. How about the toughness and resilience of Patriot fans, and how meaningful is that to you guys as a team?
I mean, they're really tough. They're kind of tougher than us. You know, all week we've been in the indoor bubble practicing, getting ready for Arizona, and they're out here outside in the cold, screaming, yelling. So we appreciate the support, and keep screaming.
All right, next up, Vince Wilfork.
Look at the big guy. Give it up for the big guy. Last year in Denver, we did not have him. We lost him early in the year. I wanted to ask Vince, talk about the road to get back and get this identity back on a championship-style defense, and how much has this crowd meant to your defense this year?
You know what? We have the greatest fans in all of football, and that's the one reason we always play for our city and the organization, and we love every bit of it. So hopefully we have one more in the tank to finish the job the right way.
All right, let's now meet Special Teams Captain Matthew Slater.
All right. The best thing I read after the Baltimore and the Colt game was how these guys were watching film that Monday. Talk about watching the film and seeing the camera actually vibrate because these fans were shaking that building at Gillette.
Man, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. We really appreciate the way you guys have stuck with us all season. I know it's been some highs and lows, but we really appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming out in the cold today. And we're going to go out here and try to represent you guys as best we can. We're going to try to make you guys proud.
Next up, Dan Connolly.
Hey, Dan, we know the stadium was shaking in the Baltimore game. When Nate Solder caught that touchdown pass and rumbled into the end zone, was the earth shaking? And did he do his job?
Yeah, Nate definitely did his job, and the earth was shaking. That was one of the greatest moments of this season. But you guys were the best, cheering us on all season, and we hope that you guys are cheering for us next week, and we hope to see you guys again. Thanks a lot, guys.
And let's let him hear you in Arizona, Tom Brady.
There you go. All right. You guys were chanting his name last week. I'm going to ask him what that felt like. You're starting your 6th big game. How anxious are you to get out to Glendale and get ready for this week?
Well, I couldn't be more excited. I tell you, it's an unbelievable accomplishment for our team. It's been a long ride. We started about 9 months ago here down in Foxborough, and the win last weekend was awfully sweet. And to do it in front of our crowd, we have the best fans in America. We're going to go represent you guys in Arizona as best we possibly can, as we have all season. Thank you guys for all your support. We'll be needing you all next Sunday night. Go Patriots.
All right, let's hear it for these guys. We got to put them on a bus, and we got to get them on a plane to Arizona. One more time for your New England Patriots!